In 2017, 152 million children ages 5 to 17 were engaged in child labor. Child labor harms a child's social and mental development, reduces their ability to enjoy childhood, and limits educational opportunities. Without an education, children grow up without the skill they need to secure employment, making it more likely that they will send their own children to work someday. This cycle must end. Stopping child labor creates a better world for children in the future. In my school, I conduct a survey asking teachers and students about their awareness about child labor.
Are you aware of child labor? Are you aware of child labor?
I'm not.
Are you aware of child labor?
Yes, I am aware of child labor.
Are you aware of child labor?
Yes.
How do you feel about it?
You know, adults take advantage of kids for the benefit of themselves.
How do you feel about it?
Cheap way to make money.
There is hazardous child labor, specifically referred to work that is likely to harm children's health or well-being and expose them to danger. It is among the worst form of child labor. The worst form of child labor includes slavery, honest slavery, forced labor, forced participation in prostitution or pornography, and any kind of labor that is likely to harm the health and safety of a child. Child labor takes many forms, and they are all harmful to child life and future. Child laborer can be found carrying heavy load of 4 hours, wielding machetes on farm, scavenging in garbage dumps, fighting in armed conflict, working in commercial sexual exploitation, climbing into mine shaft, working on fishing vessel, working in brick kilns, and working in domestic labor. Child labor is often hidden from the public eye to avoid sanction. And children from indigenous groups, from lower social caste, and children of immigrants are particularly vulnerable to this horrific task. Child labor does not refer to a child helping a family business, so long as it does not prevent them from going to school or participating in education or training program. Of the 150 million children engaged in child labor in 2016, 4.3 million of those were in forced labor, and 73 million were in hazardous labor, forced labor, sexual labor, sexual exploitation labor, and every worse kind of child labor. So why should we care about it? Why should I care about it? Why should you care about it? Every year, an estimate of 166 billion is lost in potential future wages when children engage in hazardous labor instead of completing their education. Without a basic education, a child will have a higher risk of becoming unemployed, earning low wages, and engaging in hazardous work as an adult. Again, this increases the likelihood that they will put their own children work, continuing the cycle of child labor and poverty. While child labor is extensively abused throughout the world, there are situations where children can maintain a job constructively. However, this must be done to still allow the child to live a balanced life. A day has a set number of hours. As a result, time spent working must be spent balanced against other uses of child's time, such as recreation, homework, or education. Despite their importance for a child's development, primarily at a young age, few children require recreation and leisure in an effort to measure the estimated alternative of working. According to Pengram, debate regarding child labor in the early 20th century were focused on issues of leisure and recreation, which make the degree to which work influence school enrollment, efficiency, entertainment. Child labor must be stopped. Children like me, like you, are hurting. This could have been me.
This could have been me.
It 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 could have been me.